Assalamu alaikum. In Arabic, this phrase translates to peace be upon you. On this night of grand commemoration, I thank the respected families, friends, and loved ones for coming out to celebrate this monumental milestone in each and every one of our lives. Foremost, I thank my Madar Jan, my beloved mother, for her unconditional support in my educational endeavors, and my beloved Padar Jan, my father, for providing the means by which I obtained my education, and for the sacrifices they've endured to give a quality life for my siblings and I. After the Taliban devastated their home in Afghanistan, my parents sought asylum in the United States as refugees in the 90s. As first-generation students, my siblings and I advanced in our grade school courses, while simultaneously, my mother and father obtained higher education. In fact, my father is currently in the process of obtaining his mechanical engineering certification, and we couldn't be any more proud. There has never been a single point in my life where I felt that they have not provided for me and the basic necessities to living. We came from a background of government-subsidized housing, a community of minorities, and low-income public education. Mom and Dad, you have beautifully levitated between family, wealth, and health, and never once have you uttered even the smallest sign of struggle. Similar to my parents' experiences, from living in Afghanistan to transplanting to the United States, into a vastly different culture and intellectual environment, we all come from vast landscapes of different worlds, and yet somehow we have intersected. Our lives have managed to intersect because of our common pursuit towards higher education. I know that in my individual experience, my pathway has led to a sense of community and personal awareness. Awareness of my gender identity, Afghan American identity, and my Muslim identity. During this period of transitioning from adolescence to young adulthood, I have met phenomenal people and tasted delicious cultures, both in the literal sense at our annual multicultural festivals and in the metaphorical glimpse of just everyday conversations. I have encountered beliefs, cultures, and traditions, mental schemas from thousands of miles afar, in a DVC classroom sitting inches away from me. We are honored to be in the presence of a myriad of 20,000 students, but over 4,000 of our students come from countries ranging from the coast of Japan to the tip of Morocco to the decks of Brazil. It is here at DVC that I have learned to accept everyone as autonomous and individual identities. Take a look around you. Go on. This world has gotten so much smaller because of the people around you, and whether it be intentionally or unintentionally affecting us, the way we live our lives as Americans, the way we tolerate others, and the way we build our character is a result of this simple gathering. I wish to extend my gratitude to our wonderful student body and student life. Between the piles of homework from dawn to dusk, the pressure of transfer deadlines, as I'm sure we all know, and the horrific scene that is parking lot 6, 7, and 8 every morning, you have made this experience at DVC a riveting one. Thank you to the Model United Nations Club for allowing for an impartial platform to speak upon through a context that is completely antithetical to my own. Thank you to the Veteran Student Alliance for actively collaborating with the Muslim Student Association to bring forth an assembly addressing stereotypes about our marginalized communities. And especially thank you to the Student Ambassador Program, this one's for you, Taz and Mercy, for allowing me to grow in my love for my native Afghan demographic, with every moment I spent translating for those who have the capacity to learn but lack the means to do so. I think I can speak for many of us when I say this, but I cannot thank DVC enough for becoming my home away from home. The breadth of knowledge that we possess about our individual majors and fields of studies is incomparable to the knowledge that we possess about maneuvering through hardship. I want you all to take a second to reminisce. Pause the ideas that are consuming your thoughts currently, and give yourself this moment to reflect. Now, this moment, I dedicate to you, my wonderful audience members, but particularly to my Latino Americans, my African Americans, my LGBTQ Americans, my Persian Americans, my immigrant and my undocumented Americans, and especially my disabled Americans. Because institutional parameters have generationally boxed us in. It is through our degrees, through our certification programs, and through the common language that is education. This is how we persevere. Have pride in the way you have overcome adversity, pride in your persistence, and pride in your resiliency. I understand your struggle, I am rooting for you, and I pray for your success. On this night of grand celebration, I bid the class of 2017 glad tidings. Congratulations to my friends, colleagues, and peers. Reimagine your dreams and reinvigorate your educational ambitions. Let your struggles and your success define your destiny. A great man once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Malcolm X. Assalamu alaikum and peace.